Ready to set your eyes on new horizons? Here are some of the best new and upcoming exploration games in 2022. It turns out that exploration games come in many forms. You could be mining a planet in the outer reaches of space, discovering strange gelatinous creatures on mysterious islands, or even filling out a notebook with childhood discoveries. This means that exploration games actually span multiple genres, so you'll always find the perfect pace of game to suit your mood. It's all about how you are feeling. So, however you've customized your new Aurora gear, whether it's white, pink, or green, let's take a look at some of the best new and upcoming exploration games to play on PC in 2022. What better way to start than with a perfect cyberpunk adventure where you play as an adorable cat? You could say we're particularly keen on these porgmentations. Sorry, you didn't ask for that. It's felt like it's been a long time coming, but Stray is finally out on console and PC, and we get to experience the fading neons of a dying cyber city from the eyes of a lost cat. This is a beautiful, rotting world to pad through, and thankfully we don't stay too lost for long as we team up with a friendly drone to explore the city and solve its mysteries together. And don't be fooled. When we're not just hammering the screenshot button or squeeing over our favourite new furry friend, we're going to need to keep them out of danger, so prepare for stealth like you've never played it before. Feeling thirsty? If so, we'll offer you some Spirittea at this point in the video to help soothe your soul. And afterwards, you're going to be able to see the spirits that are plaguing a town, which is handy because you're going to have to fix all of their problems, including fully managing a bathhouse and managing both the spirits and the townspeople's needs. This means chopping wood to heat the baths, mixing specific elixirs for the water, sitting everyone away from their enemies, and generally keeping the peace as you bring harmony back between the realms. If you've always dreamt of a Studio Ghibli Spirited Away simulator, then that's exactly what you'll find here in pixelated form. We'll just pop the kettle on. We're going to introduce Planet of Lana as the devs intended, by describing it as an off-Earth odyssey. This is the first of 2 hand-drawn games on this list, and is possibly one of the prettiest puzzle platformers we've seen in years. This is a world that simultaneously celebrates both nature and machines. Like the best sci-fi. It brings together blue skies and lush landscapes, and combines them with cold metal and terrifying monstrosities. But don't worry, it's all made worth it by Lana and her adorable companion Mui, who must work together to solve a variety of unique puzzles. As you explore, you'll be directing Mui to trigger switches or interact with the environment in some way to let you progress, meaning that they'll become just important to you as they are to Lana. I mean, how could we resist? Think of a perfect summer holiday and Tchia's got it all. An incredible location inspired by the Pacific island of New Caledonia, a playable ukulele, crystal clear waters packed with colourful marine life, and the ability to leap between animals and everyday objects using what's known as the power of soul jumping. It would feel mean to ask whether bins have souls. Not only that, but this open world lets you sail the turquoise blue waters on a customizable boat, take in the views, and even do tricks in the air as you leap between locales and try to break the in-depth physics system. Voiced by New Caledonia talent in local dialects, this is a unique and vibrant sandbox that we can't wait to explore later this year. There's no release date just yet for Slime Rancher 2, but that doesn't stop us getting ridiculously excited about returning to a world that contains what has to be one of the most satisfying game mechanics of all time. Yes, we do mean sucking up smiling blobs with a vacuum pack. For this sequel, we rejoin Bellatrix LeBeau as she leaves the ranch behind and journeys across the Slime Sea to Rainbow Island. Just like the first game, this will mean plenty of exploration as we discover new types of slimes and set up a new glass-roofed base called the Conservatory. In here, we can once again corral the happy creatures in enclosures before heading out into the world to find even more to add to our collection. The true circle of life. Sometimes going on a voyage of discovery isn't always about huge open worlds or happening upon herds of springy piles of goo. It can be somewhat introspective too. Which is exactly the case in Dordogne, as we join a woman called Mimi as she arrives at the home of her late grandmother. Only by exploring the present and the past can Mimi truly address her feelings and embrace her memories. This looks incredibly nostalgic as young Mimi documents her holiday adventures with a notebook and a trusty camera. And if you are wondering how it can possibly look this beautiful, everything in the game is fully hand-painted before being digitized, meaning that everything looks like it's straight out of a children's book. And finally, let's end with exploration on a grand scale. Starfield might have been moved to next year, but that's probably for Bethesda to finish work on the over 100 star systems and 1,000 planets we'll be able to experience in this sprawling space RPG. There's a distinct similarity to No Man's Sky, as we suck up resources with a dedicated device, but it's layered with Bethesda's traditional storytelling and grand narratives, with an ultra-detailed character creator to boot. Let's face it, we already know we're going to spend far too long staring at this screen on the quest for the perfect character. You know, the one we could then spend hundreds of hours not seeing. Plus, on top of all the spaceflight and planet traversal, it turns out that Bethesda knows exactly what we want and has revealed Starfield's lockpicking minigame. It turns out all you need are digipicks. Ah, perfect. So that's some of the best new and upcoming exploration games on PC in 2022. Let us know what you're most excited to play in the comments below, drop us a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to Logitech G for more features just like this one. If you do already subscribe, hit the notification bell to know exactly when our next video lands.